Hello loves, welcome to Learning to Build Real Apps. In this series, we will be learning a lot of new things, design cool stuff, and create real products. There are a lot of ways to build an app and it can be overwhelming, so I did some research and we have the no-code crew. You can drag and drop super visual stuff like Glide, Bubble, even the ones that can turn Google Sheets into working apps. Then there's AI builders that are gaining a lot of popularity like Lovable, Firebase, and then we have the basic route towards app development that is using native platforms like Swift for iOS, Kotlin for Android. We can also use Java, cross-platform frameworks like React Native or Flutter. One code base, multiple platforms, we love that. Now, out of all of these shiny tools, we're gonna focus on just two. That is gonna be React Native and AI-based builders. But before that, with my passport. So I've been piecing together my learning plan, just picking stuff that feels clear and beginner friendly. I used to rely mostly on YouTube tutorials, and while they helped me get started, I've noticed they're not always complete. Like a lot of playlists now are just a quick hit content.
Learn React Native in an hour, learn everything in 3 hours, etc. And well, I understand like this is the type of content that is popular nowadays.
Still, it's always half-baked, underwhelming information and not very helpful.
And I do not need shortcuts, but real understanding for a strong foundation.
And that's why I'm gravitating towards written content like the following website. First is React Native Express. It's clean, straight to the point. It also has learning content on React, so if that's something you're interested in. Then there's official React Native docs, very helpful, especially when it comes to setup and deciding between Expo or Bare Workflow, which I have no idea about what they are right now.
And for brushing up on JavaScript and React, I've been going back to Upna College. I bought their web development course like a year ago.
I'm still building my flow, so if you know any solid sources like a good free course, a deep dive blog series, let me know. Morning! While I'm cleaning out this keyboard, let's talk about how I'm keeping track of my app development journey. For this video, I will be setting the foundation right. I'm also out to meet a friend, by the way. Yeah, so we're gonna set up the React Native environment, installing Node, Expo, all that jazz. Then I'm just revisiting the React concepts that is required according to the source I'm following, like state, props, components, hooks. Then at week 2, we'll get into coming up with an app idea, figuring out user flows and system architecture, and start building simple screens like login or home. So while I'm learning React Native, I'm going to apply the knowledge I learned from these sources onto building a real app side by side.
Now I'm shaking, drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through?
using this Pond's and 10% niacinamide together. It's a clarifying serum, so like it smooths up my skin a little bit. I think so. I'm gonna tell you what happened today. You know, the place where I used to do internship, my CEO, like the CEO of that company, he found my Instagram because actually he got a complaint from someone because I post like a lot of feminist stuff. So they were like, oh my god, your employee is hating on men. Do you allow this misandry? I had left the company by then. So my CEO was like, hey, I got this message. I just saw that you left the company. Good luck for your future. And I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I had him on LinkedIn, of course. And I didn't spend a lot of time in that company either to make any friends or like bond with anyone. The CEO doesn't usually sit in India. He sits outside usually, I don't know. Yeah, it was embarrassing that this is how we get to have our first conversation, and I mentioned the same fact to him, and I was like, I need some advice here. Do I need to be worried about like such insignificant incidents professionally? Like, can this have a bad effect on my professional life? And his response was so supportive. He was like, to be honest, you do not need to worry about such things at all. Everybody is allowed to have their own opinions as long as they're being respectful about it. I just wanted to let you know because, you know, men like these, they are not safe.
And I just wanted to like you to be careful.
And I was nervous. Like, just because they're acquainted with me does not mean that you have to go and abuse them too, right? And I apologize for it too. Like, I'm so sorry that this pathetic DM has to be our conversation, our first conversation. See, I have a lot of things to do for my culture, for my women. I just have to do a lot of stuff, and I cannot let these small incidents, they're not gonna affect me or stop me in any way. So like, he connected with me on Instagram as well. I assumed that, you know, the CEO is the type of job where, well, maybe you don't even get the time to like pick up the phone and open Instagram. He asked me if I want to participate in an NGO to help women. I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. I want to do volunteer work. Let me know about the job, and that was it. And then I completely forgot that he was following me too, and he can view my story. So I posted me lip syncing to a song, you know, like how normal people with a normal Instagram account and like a normal human being posts. The problem with that story was like it had a lot of cuss words. No, I was so embarrassed I deleted the story. And I was so stupid. The song, you'll know the song, like I'll put a little 1 second clip here.
Yeah, that's on period. I'm in the back of the car with your daddy.
Yeah. And to make matters worse, I also put like you get an option to put the lyrics. Yeah, I put the lyrics as well there. So if there was a chance that maybe he didn't understand what the song is saying or whatever, well, now he did. Because I was like, hey, let me show you the lyrics as well. This morning I opened my Instagram and there was a DM saying, okay, like for the NGO thing, let's meet. That was a reply to my story. I was like, oh my god. I had posted 3 stories. One was about Dandaran anime. The second was about Indian cinema. And the third story was my reel lip syncing to the wonderful song that I chose. And he replied to the third story.
I have never felt the secondhand embarrassment I got. When I was posting the story, I was like, oh my god, this is so bad, bitch. Like, I'm in the back of the car with your daddy and he's twerking and popping a perk. Like, girl, that's like so cool.
But do you know why I feel so embarrassed by it? I think it's because I just graduated from college. For me, my manager, my HR, and my CEO, and all of these people, they're very old. For me, they are my teachers. I view this world with the lenses of a student. So it feels like
You know, a teacher caught me doing something illegal, and now I'm in trouble, and my parents are going to get informed about my troubling behavior. I'm not a good student anymore.
But then I told myself, hey, this is not LinkedIn. You're not their employee anymore. It's your story, it's your page. And you don't owe anyone anything.
It's not like you're abusing them, it's just a song, and relax. Like, it's not LinkedIn or your office where you have to act professional.
And that's okay. That's totally okay. I hope so. Will I be posting reels with such lyrics again? Absolutely not.
But I'm just trying to like make myself relax and tell myself like, okay, it's okay, the world is not ending, you need to relax.
I got this. And then I also got this.